everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating this look that is perfect for any holiday party that you may have this year. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to start off with my Too Faced Hangover Primer. This is a mini sample that I have, and I'm just going to go ahead and rub it all over my face. Then I'm taking the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm using the shade Chocolate today. First, I'm going to go ahead and brush out my brows with a spoolie, and then I'm going to go ahead and take this stiff angle brush and just start lining my brows. I start with the bottom, then I work on the arch, and then the tail. Then I just comb it up in the front. And take the spoolie one more time and just blend everything together. And I like to blend it up in the front to soften it up. Then I'm using the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is one of my favorites. I'm taking the shades Golden Ochre and Tempera and using that on a flat shader brush to highlight my brows. Then I'm going to take an E40 from Sigma and the shades Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that into the crease. And I'm just using windshield wiper and circular motions. And I'm going to take the shade Red Ochre with a MAC 224 brush. It's just a little bit smaller than the E40 and going a little bit lower in my crease. And now I'm just going to go ahead and start defining my crease. Then I'm taking the shade Cypress Umber and Love Letter on a Sigma E45, which is a pointed taper brush, and I'm going to go ahead and start defining my outer V. I'm mixing both of these shades so that way it has a little bit of that rosiness, but it's still a nice chocolate brown. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that into the crease. Then taking a 217 with some of the Love Letter shade and just blending everything together, making sure it's nice and smooth. Then I'm taking my favorite shade, which is the shade Primavera, on a Wet n Wild flat concealer brush. I did spray it down with some water. You can use Fix Plus or any other mixing medium you would like. And then I'm just going to go ahead and carve out my lid. And make sure you use short strokes with this, that way you get it nice and defined. And then I'm taking that 217 brush one more time and very light pressure. I'm just blending everything together to make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm using these two eyeliners from NYC. I'm using the big bold one first, and I'm going to just use short strokes and go ahead and line my upper lash line. You want to take your time with this step, that way you make it nice and precise. Then I'm taking the Hot Definition one, which is a little bit more of a stiffer, pointy eyeliner. And I'm going to just go ahead and perfect any bumpiness that might be on the eyeliner to make it nice and crisp. Then I'm going to start creating my wing. So first I just kind of map out how long I want the wing to be. And once I have it to the length that I desire, then I'm going to go ahead and right at the tip of the wing, I'm just going to go ahead and connect that to the lash and kind of create this small little triangle. The bigger the triangle you create, the bigger the wing you have. And then I'm going to go ahead and start filling that triangle in. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start perfecting that wing, making sure that it's nice and crisp. Then I'm taking Vermeer on a fluffy small crease brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and highlight my inner corner, then taking a flat concealer brush and a little bit of that Vermeer again just to really make it pop. And then I'm taking the 224 again and just blending it out. Then taking my Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, I'm just going to go ahead and coat my lashes. Today I decided to opt out of false lashes, but you can always add them after mascara. Then I'm taking my Smashbox color correcting stick and Look Less Tired Dark, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that anywhere where I have darkness and ashiness. Then taking one of my oval brushes, this one is from my brush set, and I'll go ahead and link them down below. And I'm just going to go ahead and start blending that out. This one is the second smallest one. Then taking my NYX HD concealer, I'm in the shade 7, and I'm just going to go ahead and create a triangle-like shape underneath the eyes and make sure to get around the nose because that is where I have the most redness and most women do too. And then taking the smallest oval brush and just going to go ahead and blend that out. And then I'm going to go back in with that medium-sized one and just blend everything together. Then I'm taking my Bare Minerals Blemish Remedy Foundation in Clearly Sand, and I'm taking this brush here and I'm just going to go ahead and start buffing that into the skin. Then I'm taking my Anastasia Contour Kit, the light shades on the bottom, and I'm just going to take this brush here and just start highlighting underneath. I like adding that shimmery one just to add a little bit of a glow. And then I'm going down the center of my nose and my forehead with the two matte shades. And then I'm taking that medium grayish taupe shade and I'm just going to use this brush here. I like to flare out my nose some so that way I can really see the contours of my nose and just follow that. And then I always go underneath the nose and I always make sure to blend them into my eyeshadow. That way everything looks natural. And then I'm taking the two dark contour shades on an e.l.f. angled brush and just going to go ahead and start contouring. And I like using this brush because since it's a little bit fluffy, it helps to blend out the contour. And then I go around the forehead as well. Then I'm using the shade Gleeful from MAC, and I'm using the Anastasia Akashic blush brush. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm just taking that foundation brush just to clean up the contour. Then taking my Carly Bible palette, the two middle highlight shades on a Real Technique setting brush, one of my favorite brushes to highlight, and just putting that on my cheekbones. And I'm also going to go ahead and put it on the tip of my nose and also above my eyebrows just to add some glow. And then I'm taking the blush brush just to blend everything together. Then taking the ColourPop lipstick in the shade Trust Me, which is a Matte X formula, one of my favorite formulas. And then I decided that it was too bright, so I wanted to just deepen it up a little bit. So I'm taking the shade Rouge, which is one of their lippy sticks. Unfortunately, it's not available anymore, but I know that they have shades similar to it. It's just a nice dark burgundy. And I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with that. And then going back in with the lippy stick just to blend everything together, make sure that it's not a dark rim around my lip. then taking the e.l.f. setting spray, and I'm just going to mist that all over my face, and this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any suggestions for the future, let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time.